Hello, my name is Frederick, I'm a full-time speaker, and I make these videos so that I can help you do the same. Go from where you are now to getting paid from speaking without having to do anything else. And I want you to do this without having to pay thousands of pounds for these courses that don't even work. Today, I'm going to be speaking about my journey in 1 year from generating 4K a month to generating 4K over a weekend. There have been three main changes that I'm going to tell you about. Stick around for the third one because that's the banger and I can't wait for you to hear it. The first thing that I changed is my ICP, my ideal client persona, the person that I try to help. Remember that as a speaker, you're a service provider and you're trying to help people. And the type of person that you want to help will dictate how much money you make. This time last year, I would help anyone who would want to get better at speaking and communicating. This included students, people that were unemployed, people that were self-employed, business owners, teachers. This made it really, really difficult because I needed to charge a low fee. Transparently, at the time, my programs were £400. Because I have such a wide range of people that I'm helping, I try to make it affordable for everyone. Then I decided to increase my leverage and to try and make more from the same amount of work that I was doing. In doing so, I decided to work with leadership professionals. So the next question would be, how do you target a better ICP? It's all in the language and the terminology that you use. So a year ago, I would do classes in London and call them free public speaking classes. And honestly, I had loads of people sign up. The classes were free, but the vast majority of people that signed up were not qualified leads. They were not people that would actually want to work with me. The people that saw a free event and just thought, let me just go. Now I call the same class Leadership Communication Program. Now that leadership communication program is £10. So rather than free, it's £10. So I added a little bit of friction. I changed the title, and all of a sudden, the type of people that we get coming through are directors, managers, founders, entrepreneurs. We have a totally different crowd of people because we've changed the language that we use. So one of the most important things on this journey is really changing the language that I use. And you want to speak the language of your ICP. So you want to study your ICP, see what challenges they have, and speak their language. That's how you are going to attract them. The second thing I did along this journey is I increased my fees. So I went from charging £400 to charging £1,000 for the exact same thing. So a year ago, it took me 10 people being onboarded to make £4,000. Now it takes me 4 people being onboarded to make £4,000. Now you can see how I went from doing it over a month to how I now just do it over a weekend, because I only need to sign up 4 people, whereas I previously had to sign up 10 people. Increasing my fees was easier to do once I had a stack of social proof. Social proof is evidence that what you do works. What I do is I show people how this helped other people that are in similar positions as them, and that helped them see themselves in the program, and it helped them make a decision. The more social proof you have, the better. Video testimonials, written testimonials, Google reviews. Some of my peers have no reviews online, and I always think that's a little bit dodgy, because if you don't allow a public open forum for people to actually comment their opinions on you, then you're gatekeeping that information. If I can only find your reviews on your website, a little bit shaky. So have an open forum, have a Trustpilot, have Google reviews, and allow yourself to stack those up. Have different testimonials. Don't always spam the same 2, 3 testimonials, because that will demonstrate that you don't have that many clients. So building that social proof will help you increase your fee. And like I said in previous videos, what you want to do is just increase your fee every so often. And I remember when I made the jump from £400 to £600, it felt really, really, really scary. And then I made the jump from £600 to 800, and I thought, whoa. Then I made a jump from 800 to 1,000, and I thought, are people still going to sign up? But at every single level, the number of people that signed up didn't reduce, but our revenue increased. So our revenue now is more than double what it was last year, only because we were brave enough to charge more money. So stack up that social proof and then charge more money. I know the video is great, so please like and subscribe to the channel. Back to the video. The third and final thing, the most important one, is that I delegated. A lot of people want to be CEOs, but ultimately that CEO means Chief Everything Officer, which is rubbish. Now, that's not something I made up. I just heard that from my videographer, FYI. But what you want to do is you want to delegate. One of the things that I delegated were my ads. I used to run our own ads. So I know nothing about ads. I just tried to watch a YouTube video and I used to run my own ads. What we started doing is we started working with an expert in the field. We came up with a creative solution where the gentleman has a revenue share of the business that he brings us. And it's a win-win situation. So the more people come to us through the ads, the more money he gets. So it's in his best interest to get loads of people to see the ads. And then it's our job to close them. Once I started doing things like these, working with experts that helped, especially with things like marketing, it absolutely changed the game. Because then I could focus on the thing that I'm really good at, which is being in front of people, telling them the value, showing them how good it is, giving them a proof of concept, and then ultimately closing them. So think about what you're currently at. What are the things that you can delegate? What are the things that you can try and give to an expert so that you can get more out of your time? But once you get more out of your time, you need to use that time to do high leverage things. So don't get back your time and then just use that time for nonsense. You have to use that time to get more business because you've trusted someone. So that's pretty much it. The changes I made that helped me go from generating £4,000 a month to £4,000 a weekend were, number one, I changed my ICP, and to attract a different ideal client persona, I changed the terminology and language. Number two, I was able to increase my fees, but that's mainly because of the social proof that I had stacked up. And number three, I delegated things that I weren't really good at, like ads. I gave to an ad specialist. And these are the things that really, really helped me that I hope will really, really help you. Hopefully, this time next year, I'll tell you how I'm making 100K a weekend, and I'll tell you all about that. As always, if you found this video valuable, I want you to comment your main takeaway, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell your friend about it. Share this with that friend of yours that wants to get into speaking. Till next time, I'm out.